Is the funniest outcome that Trump is right about election fraud? Oh, yeah, let's do that. So you remember Elon Musk once tweeted that reality trends toward the funniest outcome from the observer's point of view, not the participants. So if you use that prediction filter, and of course it doesn't work every time, it's just sort of a fun thing. But what is the most entertaining outcome of the Fetterman versus Dr. Oz Senate race in Pennsylvania? What would be the funniest outcome for the observers? Fetterman. By far, the funniest outcome would be the guy who has a stroke and beats the best candidate that the Republicans could field. I'm sorry that's funny, but it is funny. If the best candidate that the Republicans could field in Pennsylvania loses to Fetterman, that's just funny. There's nothing I can do about that. It's not my fault. I didn't write it, but it's funny. All right, so that would be the prediction. That's the funniest outcome. Now, the question that prompted this is, I was asked on Locals here just a moment ago, if the funniest outcome would be that Trump is found correct about election being rigged. And the answer is yes. Yes, that is the funniest outcome. Yes. That would be the funniest thing of all time. So, and I have to admit, I haven't said this out loud before. I'm very influenced by that. Because the number of times that reality has been drawn toward the funniest outcome, for reasons there's no explanation. There's no reason for it. It just seems to happen. It's just an observation of a pattern. That would be funny. If he turned out to be right about that, that would be funny. Right? I don't think I can stop laughing for a month. Right? Now, I would say that it wouldn't matter if he were right. All right, so I don't get banned from social media. I don't believe that Trump will prove his case. And it doesn't matter what the facts are. I think that even if he found the smoking gun, the dead body, the DNA, no matter how much evidence he has, the mainstream media will say it's not there. And that will just be the end of it. Right? Under the hypothetical situation, which I don't think will happen, I don't think this will happen, but hypothetically, if Trump had all the goods, and it was just unambiguous, he had documents, he had whistleblower, he had everything, the mainstream media would tell the public it didn't exist. And nothing would come of it. That would be it. They would try extra hard to tell you that Trump is crazy and works for Russia. And that's all that would happen. I mean, think about it. It really doesn't matter whether it was, a perfect election or not. There's nothing that Trump can come up with, or anybody else who's on his team. There's nothing they can come up with that the mainstream media will just say, nope, I don't see it. No, it's right here. Look at it. They'd say, no, I don't see it. It's in my hand. It's right there. Look at it. Take it, read it. And they'll say, I know, you feel like sort of a fascist to me. We're not even talking about that. I'm just saying this document. Look at this document. Here, look at it. I don't take orders from fascists, right? Just nothing's going to happen. It wouldn't make any difference. Doesn't matter if it's court documents. It even wouldn't matter if it was proven in court. I'll go further. He could prove it in court, and the mainstream media would tell you it didn't happen. You know I'm not wrong. They have reached the point, the media, have reached the point of power where they can just tell you up is down, black is white, anything they want. It all works. Because they don't need to convince everybody. That's the secret. They just need to wear you down and convince, 25% of the public, and that's good enough. That's my working number, by the way. If you can convince 25% of the public, that something's not true, then the public can't act on it. Because 25% would be too many. They say, you can't act on that. There's so many of us who think it's not even true. You don't think the media can get 25% to think something isn't true? Of course they can, easily.